selection of paintings. We've had 105 artists that entered, and we have a total of 99 paintings selected and 20 calligraphies. Those images will be put up on the internet on our website in the next month. And let me see. So we've just finished our first of our workshops, which was a 3-day workshop with John Wong. I think despite some technical problems, I think everybody enjoyed it. And then we're looking forward to Sung Suk's workshop, which will be another 3-session workshop in a couple of weeks. And and then we're going to have our awards presentation. And let me see, the catalog will come out with, and eventually we'll also have a DVD of everybody's images that was selected. And I think, oh, wind, very important. I need to thank all of my committee members who have worked so hard. And that's Steve Grant, who's done he was our donation manager, Pat Gustafson, our Zoom master, and Carol and Noreen, Judith Fagan, Sutton Fagan, and Tiny, who really helped a great deal. And most of all, Carla, who really, really works very hard. And I think that's it.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you very much. I will add to that, I tend to do the awards catalog, and because of timing this year, it won't go out with the fall catalog, with the fall quarterly, but we hope to have it out with the winter quarterly and have the DVD also. But the 2020 show, as far as I know, is still up until he takes it down and puts up the 2021 show, which should be near the end of September, depending on how things going. I don't know that for sure. Then let's see. I wanted to, can you spotlight me again or pin me or something?
Certainly.
Just for a little bit? Okay.
Just a second.
Although maybe I just don't see myself when I'm talking. Oh, well, no, I do. Okay. All right. So I would just like to say that because of the pandemic, which we're experiencing, provided us the opportunity to use Zoom. And using Zoom has become another membership benefit by allowing a greater participation, including this meeting, like we have people from all over, and the award ceremony and the workshop opportunities. That's where we're at right now. And for the future, you know, some of the thoughts and dreams that I've had and shared with our board, I would like to share with you some of the ideas that we've come up with for the future. We feel very strongly that we need to teach people, especially children and young adults, about Sumi-e and brush painting, so that they can become excited about this art form, which we all love. We would like to start offering more workshops through the National Society, possibly using the Zoom, especially now that we're still kind of not in person that much anymore. And so we'd like to feature our own teacher members. We're in a financial position that we can sponsor this at this point. And so if any of you have ideas of how we might accomplish this, I would appreciate you would contact one of the board members and with your suggestions. And then also because of the Delta variant, we have decided to make 2022 another internet exhibition. We just didn't feel that we could try to get a gallery and all of that, not knowing what's going to happen next year. And we want to protect all of our members' health. We have actually just recently invited and been accepted with Dongfeng Li to be the new judge for both painting and calligraphy. And we will be making work with him, but we're going to wait until the next people that our society was founded in 1963 in New York City, the Big Apple. And that means that in 2023, we will be celebrating our 60th anniversary. We have been dreaming about hosting the 2023 annual exhibition in the Big Apple. Hopefully all this pandemic stuff will be done by 2023. And it will take a lot of help, a lot of ingenuity to accomplish this task. And if any of you out there have any connections or thoughts that might help us to find us a gallery in New York for a large show, I would like to have a really big one if possible, lasting a couple of weeks at least. Please contact one of the board members. Or you can write us through the internet in the contact us. You can write a note there. And unless any of, did I have more board members come in who were not yet introduced? Do we have, let me look at my list again. Who were we missing? Did Jean Seelig come in yet? No. How about Anne Klein? Is Anne with us? No. I know I saw somebody. Who did I see?
If they could just unmute themselves. And
who just came in who's a national board member that I missed? Please unmute yourself and say hello. We had me, Richard, Pat, missing Jean, Linda, Carol, and Anne was not here. Carol Wiggins was. Judith able? No. And okay, so I guess we've done everything. And so basically this will conclude our actual annual meeting. And I would like to call together and begin the awards celebration. Please make sure that your microphone is on mute so that we don't have any extra sounds coming through. And we need to make sure that we can get our two judges. We have John Wong and we have Sung Suk Seton, who will help us with this. We are recording this, are we not?
Yes. We are going to record this.
We are going to record this presentation, and the link will be available for people to watch who have not been able to attend this evening. There will be a link and a password on the homepage of the Sumi-e Society website, hopefully within the next week. So if you have friends that didn't get a chance to see it, then they can log in there. Now, I have one other little piece.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Yesterday and the day before, when I was on the workshop, 2 times my computer shut down and I had to start it up again. So just a word of warning, if I go black, give me a few minutes and I'll get back into there again. So just in case. So, okay. What we're going to do is I've put together a slideshow of the images of the award-winning artwork. And when an award winner slide is shown, I will announce the artist's name. I will read the title of the work. Now, if I say the name wrong, please correct me. I know I'm not that great at knowing how to say people's names. So, but if you are a winning artist, please unmute yourself and turn on your video and say your name so that we can see you. And then the judge will say a few words about why that image was chosen for the award. And then after that, the artist may say a few words if they wish. It's not required. It's we would love to hear and see the artist who did the artwork. So I think to begin with, I would like to do a screen share. And if I do that, I think this is the right one. And can you see my screen?
Yes. Do you want to just do the start slideshow?
Let me hit play. Oh, you know what? I think oh no, I think it's fine. Okay, so if I hit play, then you can see the whole thing.
Okay, and then Carla, if people want to, there's a little line, if you weren't on the workshop, between the PowerPoint and yourself, and if they want to click on the line between there and just drag it to the left, then they can make the screens equal or one larger than the other, based upon their preference.
Am I on the right or the left? Because I can't see.
You are on the right.
I'm on the right. So they could drag it to the right and make the image that the award image larger, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Right. And they can continue to change it as they prefer.
Okay, so this is the first slide, and this is our 58th annual juried exhibition for 2021. It is going to be on the internet. It's not quite there yet. And today is August 29th, 2021. Let's see if I can get to the next slide. How do I do that? I thought I could just hit I have to click on something. There we go. Okay, so our judges are Sung Suk Seton for painting and John Wong for calligraphy. And we're going to begin with the Calligraphy Awards. Let me say a couple of words about John. John S.C. Wong is our calligraphy judge. He is a master calligrapher and seal carver. He has taught calligraphy in many venues for over 30 years. And I myself was so happy to be able to attend his workshop this weekend and have enjoyed all of his expertise. I'm going to start by reading his criteria for appreciating and evaluating Chinese calligraphy that was published in our prospectus. So I'm going to read this aloud. It is not easy to judge an artwork. To me, it is even harder to judge a piece of calligraphy. Everyone has their own taste and opinion, which is inborn nature. If we must set up some sort of guidelines in judging calligraphy, what I believe is, first, look at the quality of stroke and ink. Then the space arrangement between words, lines, and the harmony of the entire piece of work. We should also check if the artwork expresses a vivid and sympathetic resonance. I believe a good piece of calligraphy should be done unrestrainedly, effortlessly, and unpretentiously. Every day, I compete with myself, trying to overcome the difficulty I encountered yesterday and making it better. If not happening today, then challenge myself tomorrow again. Congratulations to all participants. Your participation is contributing to and promoting the calligraphy art. Everyone is a winner. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll see the first slide, the first award. This is by Lampo Liang. The title is Lotus in the Sun. He is currently in Macau, China, and he has won the Sumi-e Store Award, the Sumi-e Store Calligraphy Award. The Sumi-e Store has given us 3 awards this year. So he wins the Calligraphy Award, and I would like for John Wong to say a few words. Should we ask if we can see Lampo first, or should we listen to John?
Okay. Happens again.
If we could hear John, that would be.
The reason I picked this one, actually 3 awards, all the same. Each one of them submitted more than 2 to enter the competition. So I'm not just judged by one of their work, I judge by both of their work. And I like these this one because you can see the quality of the stroke, either solid or empty. They are actually very smooth. That's what I like about this piece. Why it's instead of first, but it's a third. I hope I'm not offending any, but when we're doing calligraphy, there's certain habit. If we notice that, we should try to correct it. Oh, they couldn't see it. Okay, the third character is the lotus. The radical on top, and after that, there's an extra turn, unnecessary. That's what I noticed, not just on this one, also on the other one. So please, and Mr. San, congratulations, but check it yourself. And that's just a minor thing, but your works is very good, very energetic, strong strokes, and floating. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Lampo, would you say a couple of words?
Can I go to
Sure.
the next one?
Can we find Lampo?
Yes, I'm online.
Hi.
And thank you very much for the awards.
What is next I should do?
Did you turn your video on,
all right,
Lampo?
can't hear.
I think my video is
Turn the
on.
volume off. Turn
My
the
video
volume
is
off.
on. I
They
think,
couldn't hear
We
me?
have, Carla, we do have it set up side by side speakers, so in speaking, it should be coming up.
Can everyone hear me? Yes or no?
Yes.
You don't?
Okay, let me do this.
Do you have your side by side speaker?
Turn this off.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but it's because we have 2 computers here and I'm trying. So I hope, did you hear what John said?
Yes, I heard.
All right.
So everyone can.
Yeah, we're having a problem because we have 2 computers and trying to get the
Should
sound
I do
correct.
the next?
All right, I'm going to turn. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, are we ready to move on to the next slide?
Oh, did
Did Lampo say,
he want to say something?
I guess I already said something. Can you
say it again?
hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not Mr. Sun, it's Liang.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. My mistake. Lotus of the Sun. You are Mr. Liang. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Okay. All right, let me see if I can click, and does that get the next? Okay, this piece of artwork is, and I'm sorry if I say the name wrong. I think it's Rie Tabata. It's called Wind, and Rie is in Tokyo, Japan. I believe Rie is a woman, and I believe she has joined us also. She has won the Ming Chao Chapter Award for Innovative Calligraphy. So, John, would you like to say
Sure.
a couple of words?
Sure. This one goes to the innovative calligraphy. I really, after some years, I couldn't figure out how you do the last stroke to have one side solid, and the other side flying white, empty. And I like to learn that. So to me, it's a technique that pretty innovative. But to judge as a whole, it's very balanced, energetic, and I would say definitely this is original, and I don't think you can write another one like that exactly. And I like it very much. And perhaps you will tell me how you can do it, how you did it, the last stroke, and hook it up, go to side by side, and solid to empty. Thank you.
Is Rie here? Tabata?
Oh,
Yes,
oh shoot.
yes. I'm joining online from Tokyo. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm very honored to receive the award. Thank you very much. I made the last line. Actually, how can I say? I try to. It's very hard to explain actually, but
Okay.
I try to make the.
Somebody will hear it.
I would like.
Here,
Can you?
we have that.
I would like to express
Where's your
the
sound?
actual wind. So its lightness, and I would like to. I try to express the breathing or something like that. So I remember, I cannot recall actually what I did, but I moved very fast, I think.
Oh.
And I think calligraphy works does not need mastering the language completely. It's a fusion of language and the image. So we can make works when we meet words that impressed us. And I love to make works, and I'm enjoying it.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful. And you are currently in Japan, is that correct?
Yes, from Tokyo.
Yes, in Tokyo. Wonderful. Can you say your name properly? So I didn't do it right.
Yes, that's why Rie Tabata. So just like you pronounce it.
Okay,
Rie,
wonderful,
yes.
wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right.
And can I say one more?
Yes.
And I would like to say thank you to Mr. Sisei Uehara. He invited me to Sumi-e Society of America.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Could I ask a question?
yes.
Are you doing
Yes.
this piece with one brush or two?
Just one.
Just one.
Yes.
That's a huge one, right?
Yes.
Because I couldn't hear you when you're talking. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Rie. Okay, we'll move to the next one. This is our best of show for calligraphy. It is by Hitomi Tatsumi, called Follow Your Heart. And I believe she is in Hartsdale, New York. And this award, I want to emphasize, is endowed in honor of Lily Winchelbaum by her family. So, the best of show for calligraphy. John?
As you can see, I'm pretty conservative to pick the close to traditional way of writing. But I can feel this work. It's someone who did calligraphy for a long time and doing it without really care how the shape really looks like. And I believe it's a she.
Yes.
And she reached about my age, 70. That's why, probably even older. That's why he used the Confucius saying that over 70 you can do anything you want with the guidelines. And that's where I'm looking for, to see calligraphies doing naturally, not for anything else, but express how you feel. And the balance, I like it very much. I respect her. Like I always say, when I'm looking at a piece of calligraphy, I try to figure out what kind of people writing it. And this is someone I will very much respect. I think, well, again, like what I say, it's difficult to pick award winning, but that's in my opinion, this is the best of show for this time. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Is Hitomi Tatsumi on with us? If you are, please unmute.
I'm here. My name is Hitomi Tatsumi. And I am so happy to receive such a wonderful award. And actually, I started learning calligraphy at age 9, actually. So I have been doing calligraphy for a long time. And as the judge, Mr. Wong said, I am approaching that age, actually, almost 70. This is how I feel right now. And calligraphy is one of my, way to express myself. And this is very important for me to gain such a wonderful way to how I feel and how I think and what I value. So this is how I made this artwork. Thank you again so much. And thank you so much for a wonderful, compliments. I really appreciate everything he said for me.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, wonderful. So thank you, John, and thank you, artists, so much for those of you who have done calligraphy. And what we're going to do next is to go on to the painting awards. And before we bring on Sung-Suk, I would like to say a couple of words here. Of course, Sung-Suk Seton, many of you were able to watch her do a demonstration last year at our annual meeting on Zoom. And she has been our painting judge this year. She is the only artist ever to win 3 Best of Show painting awards with the Sumi-e Society. And so 3 times is quite a bit, and there aren't that many artists that can say that. She's a master artist and a teacher, and she's lived both in the U.S. and also several other countries. She's studied art in many different forms and is currently living in Long Island, New York. And she recently published a book, The Spirit of the Brush, and I look forward to learning from her in the painting workshop that we're going to have in September. And before we actually introduce Sung-Suk, I'm going to read her comments on Sumi-e, and then we will get started here. So this was also published in our prospectus. As the juror for the Sumi-e Society's annual juried show painting section, I will be looking for 3 key elements: vitality, simplicity, and spontaneity. Vitality is expressed through strong brushstrokes, which convey a sense of chi, energy. Simplicity puts an emphasis on moving beyond external form, capturing instead the essence of the subject matter through one's own unique style. Relatedly, within any composition, negative space is just as important as positive space. As for spontaneity, a painter's abilities are most readily seen through ink tonality, the ability to strike harmonious balance between different shades of ink or between ink and color. So let's have Sung-Suk join us.
Okay, I'm here.
Say a few words. Yes, wonderful. And I will start by moving to the first award. Here we have, this is a painting by Joan Locke called Come Follow Me. She lives currently in Columbia, Maryland, and she has won the Sumi-e Store Award for Bird and Flower. Sung-Suk.
Okay. So this artist has done a beautiful job of bringing to life the interplay between the cats and butterfly. It reflects one of the 2 essentials of classical Sumi-e, that is assimilation of life in the stroke and dynamic equilibrium in the design.
Okay, Joan, would you like to say any words? We'd like to see you.
Hi, this is Joan Locke. I'm really honored to have received the award. This is actually an artwork that I created for my retirement as a thank you card to my colleagues. And the idea is, just like when you're working in your career, you were like a cat, like looking at all the flowers in the garden, but then occasionally you get distracted and find another path. So the little cat is, attracted by the butterfly and decided to follow another path. And that's is my thank you card to all my colleagues, for thanking them for a really wonderful career and for my engagement in my retirement to become a full-time artist. So it's actually very interesting idea, but expressed in a Sumi-e way. Thank you, Sung-Suk, for giving me the award. I feel really honored.
Thank you, Joan. Very well. Very good. Excellent. I'm going to do the next award. This is a painting called Silence by Simona Nemkova. She's in, it says Edina, Minnesota, but I think she's in Europe at the current time. I could be wrong. She has won the Sumi-e Store Award for landscape. And is Simona with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Wonderful. Where are you, Simona?
I'm in Prague. Do you see me?
Yes, yes. Excellent. Would you like to say any words or?
Well, I was a little bit surprised. It actually received the award, and I'm honored with that because it's very delicate painting and not very visible, very gentle. So I'm really happy for that. Thank you very much. I call that painting silence. Actually, silencio in Italian, according to the movie Silencio. Entering woods, which are opening some kind of portal of silence, and something is coming from above. That's it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, yes. Okay. Next. This one is a painting called Approaching Storm.
Carla,
Yes.
would you like to hear what Sanso?
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go back.
It's okay. Actually, the artist, she expressed herself very well, so I think she did a great job. But anyhow, I was attracted to this gentle, dreamy nature of this soft landscape. Sometimes the soft brushstrokes can be more stimulating than powerful brushstrokes. That's why I picked it.
Thank you.
Sorry, Sung-Suk. Just
No
keep
problem.
me on track. Keep me on track.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Moving on. So here we have Approaching Storm by Marnie, and I don't know how to say your last name. Is it Pikel or Pikel? She's from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and she has won the Long Island Chapter Award. And Sung-Suk, would you like to say some words first?
Okay. This is a great example of a classical no, that's not it. No, number 4. Actually, it's not 3. My order is different. Okay, so Approaching Storm. Yeah, this reminds me of actually very much it could be seen in New Orleans. So my attention was immediately drawn by the dark billowing cloud. The whole work conveys a sense of urgency. It lives up to its title, actually. The title and the work just makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Sung-Suk. And is Marnie with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Would you tell me how to say your name properly?
It's Marnie Pico. You got it.
Pico.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you very much for this award. It's very exciting. I have been studying Sumi-e since 2015 with Bob Schmidt here in Minneapolis after going to China a couple of times through adoption processes with our kids. Usually I paint things from places I've been, photographs I've taken, but this one was different. This was commissioned by my husband for his new office, and I'm trying to paint a memory of his from when he was growing up on the farm. And I've been to the farm quite a few times, and so this is sort of my interpretation of his memory of watching storms approach over the farm fields.
That's good. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Marnie. Appreciate it. Okay. The next award goes to Tiny Cholbivol for Misty Mountains Transformation. He lives in Rockville, Maryland. And I never say Professor Ju's name right. Yi-Sung Ju Memorial Award for Traditional Painting. And we'll ask Sung-Suk to say a few words first.
Okay. Yeah, this is a great example of classical landscape, including skillful combination and techniques. The solitary dwelling, reminds me of pandemic existence where we live now. hopefully the mist will lift.
Okay, Tiny, would you like to say a couple of words?
Yes. Well, I'm very humble to receive this award, as I'm very inspired by, ever since I joined the Sumi-e Society and seeing how many talented people we have in this society. I want to thank my teacher, Mr. Mao, who make me do countless calligraphy to be a better artist. And now that I learned a little bit from John Wong, the last couple of days, I think I have to do a lot more to get there. I also want to thank Amy Kwok, who has been my teacher at Montgomery College, along with my mentor, who continued to get me to submit the painting for the exhibition. But I think I have a long way to go, so I'm very humble, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Tiny, and thank you for all the work that you did with the workshop too. We appreciate it. Okay, the next award is a painting called Family. You can just see them very small. It's the artist is Jade Lam, and she lives in New York, New York. And she has won the Haitian chapter of Northeast Florida Award for landscape or flowers. And Sung Suk, would you like to say a couple of words?
Okay. I was very impressed that the artist turned to a daily activity into such a reflective, poetic scene.
So wonderful. Jade, are you with us? I think I saw your name.
Yes, this is Jade. I'm very honored to receive this award, and many thanks to Sensuk, Sumi Society of America, and everyone who works tirelessly to organize this show. Thank you. And congratulations to all the talented artists in this show. I'm very grateful to be able to spend lots of time with my family for the past year and a half, and that I was able to use brush painting to express myself. Family and health are two biggest gifts to me. This is why I make this painting. And just being able to walk along the river with my family was a gift. So I hope to continue to improve myself and to learn and to make more art. Thank you.
Wonderful, Jade. Thank you also for your wonderful gift of art. Okay, so the next one, we have Casey Shannon has painted something she calls Touching Beach. She lives in West Lynn, Oregon, and her award is the Blue Heron Chapter Award. So, Sung Suk?
Yeah, this particular painting remind me of Professor Jerome Silbergeld quote, boys are the ultimate in visual abstraction, and they contribute immeasurably to the suggestive quality of Sumi-e. I actually love the use of empty space and the use of semi-abstraction to express her landscape, beach landscape.
Wonderful. And is Casey Shannon with us? Casey?
Yeah, I'm here from Oregon. Can you see me?
Yes.
Oh,
wonderful.
Good. Okay. I was really surprised by this recognition, and I'm just overwhelmed. I'm really honored, and I'm doubly honored to be a member of this wonderful society.
Oh.
And with so many wonderful artists, I'm glad to be a part. Thank you.
We really appreciate having you too, Casey. Wonderful, wonderful artist. Thank you. So, okay. This award is called Moonlight Quiet by Bok Im Kim, and she lives in Ellicott City, Maryland, and she has won the Blue Heron Arts Award. So, Sung Suk.
This nightscape is a rare topic to pursue. The negative photographic image effect is especially compelling. This work reminds me of a famous Korean poem by a 16th century scholar who used to live near my hometown. It is a little long, but it is a wonderful example of literati love of nature. I was hoping that Carla, you can read this poetry. It's such a beautiful poetry, so I badly want to introduce to the members.
Okay, and the name of the poet is it Yun?
Yun Sun-do.
Yun Sun-do.
Yeah.
Okay, and Sung Suk sent me the words of the poem, so I'm happy to read them for you.
Okay.
It's called Songs of Five Friends. How many friends have I? Count them. Water and stone, pine and bamboo. The rising moon on the east mountain. Welcome, it too is my friend. What need is there, I say, to have more friends than five? They say the color of clouds is fine, but they often cease to blow. It is only water then that is perpetual and good. Why do flowers fade so soon once they are in their glory? Why do grasses yellow so soon once they have grown tall? Perhaps it is stone then that is constant and good. Flowers bloom when it is warm, leaves fall when the days are cool. But oh, pine, how is it that you scorn frost, ignore snow? I know now even your roots are straight among the 9 springs. You are not a tree, nor are you a plant. Who let you shoot up so straight? What makes you empty within? You are green in all seasons. Welcome, my friend. Small but floating high, you shed light on your creation. And what can match your brightness in the dark of night? You see everything but say nothing. That's why, O moon, you are my friend. And that is the poem.
Thank you.
All right, this painting is by Deanne Layton. It's called Capital City Commuters. She lives in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and she has won the Shibui Chapter Award for a local landscape scene. Sung Suk?
Okay. These cityscapes are so unusual as a brush painting topic, as well as the bustling atmosphere enhanced by the diversity of brushstrokes, what the artist used in her painting.
Okay. Is Deanne with us? I think I saw her name. Deanne?
Yes, I am. Hello. I want to thank the Society for their continuing interest in promoting both classical and non-traditional aspects in ink painting. I'm so thankful for your recognition of this artwork. I have, for over 30 years, I worked in either Chicago or Washington, D.C., and I was always commuting. And now that I'm retired, I was having this memory of the hustle and bustle, which of course has been missing for this past year because of the pandemic. And so that's why I wanted to paint something with people. So that's why I chose to do this painting, now that we're starting to get out again.
Wonderful, Deanne. Thank you so much. Good words there. Okay. All right. This painting is called Soundscape 1 It is by Lampo Liang from Macau, China, and he has won the Ming Chao Chapter Award for Innovative Painting. Lampo, are you still with us? I know he was here earlier. Lampo?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Let's have Sung Suk say a word first.
Yeah, I'm actually mystified by the technique which combines the splash and brushstrokes to produce such a surreal representation of sound. So maybe Lampo can explain the technique. It's fascinating painting.
Oh, thank you, Sansok. The painting it's more abstract, but it's probably expressions of the spirit of ink paintings. So the approach is less traditional, but it brings ink painting to be more contemporary and more closer to the abstract expressionism. So it's a combination of two traditions from the ancient China to the West, and also really showcase the beautiful textures that we can achieve with ink and brush.
And would you tell us how big this one is? I think it's quite large, is it not?
Yeah, my painting is quite large. Normally it's about, I would say about 60 inch by probably 100 inch.
Okay, much bigger than we could do in a gallery for our Sumi-e Society.
Yes, I'm glad that the show this year is in online, so that I'm able to rejoin this society. I haven't been participating in the shows for a long time because I have came to University of Macau to be the director for the Center for Art and Design, and I'm organizing a new departments and new programs, and teaching my doctoral and master students here in the university. So I've been quite busy and unable to ship painting back to US for actual exhibition. So I think the virtual exhibition actually gave us more opportunity to share ideas and have a different way of showing the works.
Okay, thank you, Lampo. Thank you very much. Okay, the next one is a painting by Nancy Chung. I may not say that right. Lilies and Blue Vase. She's in New York, New York, and she has won the Peggy Duke Memorial Award for a floral painting. Sung Suk?
Yeah, the combination between the subtle outline brushstrokes and the wash is very elegant. I like the contrast between the delicate flower and the blue base.
Okay, and is Nancy with us today?
Yes, hi.
Would you like to say some words?
Yes, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that see everyone again. I was in the earlier the workshop. Thanks to Mr. Wong, and also would like to thank Sumi Society and especially Judge Sansok. And I'm really honored and happy about this reward. I'm just doing my a daily practice on life drawing. I try to combine my ink technique, I practice calligraphy every day now since pandemic. So just want to say thank you, everyone. I'm really glad to be here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. Next, we have, this is a painting, Huangshan Remembered, by Teresa Bayer. Is it Bayer or Bayer? Bayer.
Bayer's correct.
Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, Teresa Bayer. She's in New Rochelle, New York, and she has won the Sarasota Chapter Award for a traditional painting. We'll have Sung Suk say some words first.
Okay. The artist's love of his this special mountain comes through clearly. The classic approach to perspective is really nicely done. Maybe Teresa can talk about her work.
Teresa, would you like to say a couple of words?
Sure. I had well, first, thank you very much, and I'm honored to receive the award. I had the great fortune in 1918. My husband took a sabbatical in Hong Kong, and we made a couple of trips to the mainland, including one to Huangshan. And I've been dying to go back. Unfortunately, that is not in the cards right now, but I can still paint it. So that's what I do. And I've loved Chinese painting since college, but I had not really taken lessons until I went to Hong Kong and
Wonderful.
had some time to actually get started on it.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Here we have Lorian Wen. I may not be saying that right either. Gladiolus Blooms. She's in Brea, California, and she has won the Midwest Chapter Award. So is Lorian with us?
Yes, I'm here. It's Lorene.
Lorene, sorry, Lorene. And we'll have Sung Suk say a couple of words first, and then we'll hear Lorene.
I love the spontaneity of the brushstrokes, and the positioning of the flower within the empty space is superb.
Okay, and Lorene, would you like to say a couple of words?
Yes, thank you so much, Sun Suk, for selecting my piece. I feel very honored. I feel very honored to receive this award from the Sumi-e Society. So Carol Wiggins is the one that introduced me to the society. So I feel very fortunate to be part of the society, and thank all my past teachers and current teachers, because I'm always ever the student and learning. And again, very humbled to receive this award. Thank you.
Yes, yes, include, indeed. Beautiful painting.
Thank you.
Okay, here we have a painting by Michael Lane. It's called After a Rainy Night. He is in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and he has won the National Capital Area Chapter Award. So, Sung Suk?
Yeah, this work is a wonderful combination of accidental and intentional. In other words, between pouring and brushwork. Through these two methods, combined with the bird's eye perspective, the artist created a very atmospheric painting.
Okay, and Michael, are you with us?
Yes, I am. And we just want to say thank you to the Society and for my Blue Heron chapter community here in Hampton Roads, Virginia, for their just encouragement and support through the pandemic times that we've been going through. And this piece speaks to transitions, and so we have the rain, and then we have all of the adjustment as the water runs into the creek. So kind of expresses my feeling, and just really thankful and honored by the award. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Michael. All right. We have Susan Ryan. It's called Pell Street. She's in St. Paul, Minnesota, and she has won the Betsy Robinson Award. So we'll have Sung Suk say a couple of words first.
Okay. The artist is expressing herself in the, artist identification with the central figure who is surrounded by the busy city scene is unusual and moving.
Mm-hmm. Susan Ryan, would you like to say a couple of words?
Yes, I would. I want to thank Sung Suk. This is quite an honor. And I first learned from Susan Frame about almost 20 years ago now. And I hope to make it back to Pell Street one of these years. So thank you, and thank you to the Society very much. I consider it a great honor.
Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, this one is a painting by Brigitte Hawley called Toward the Light. And she's in La Jolla, I think it is, California. And she has won the Shozo and Alice Sato Award. It's painted in ink only. So, Sung-Suk, would you like to say something?
Okay. The organization of the empty space and the complete lack of traditional elements make this work so original.
Yes. Is Brigitte with us?
Yes,
maybe
I
I'm
am.
not saying, am I saying your name right or is it wrong?
No, this is Brigitte, yes. You said it properly. Yeah, yes, I'd like to thank you, Sun-Suk and the Sumi-e Society, for giving me this award, which I received with humility and a lot of gratitude to people who helped me to come to that point. I wanted to express hope, and this painting, to me, I express the fact that when we go through a turmoil in life, in darkness and confusion, we look toward the light. Mm-hmm. So this is the cows in front of this house with a lot of dead branches, and they look toward the light. That's what I wanted to express in this. And I don't know what else to say. This art, when I started the art, I was concentrating mostly on charcoal and pencil. And I was given a present by my daughter, who gave me a class in Sumi-e. That was about 6 years ago. And the teacher said the difference between the Western art and the Asian art. She said, a Western artist is going to paint a tree, so he's going to sit in front of the tree and he's going to paint exactly what he sees, the tree. And an Asian artist is going to sit in front of that tree, maybe one, maybe twice, maybe 10 times. And he goes back to his studio and he paints the spirit of that tree. Once I heard that, I said, this art is for me, because I always missed the emotional and the spiritual side of Western art. So thank you again. Thank you so much.
Wonderful words. Thank you, Brigitte. Okay. All right. This painting is called Moving Forward 1 by Mi-jung Kim. And she is in Cupertino, California. And she has won the Cheap Joe's Award. Sung-Suk?
Okay. The true abstraction expresses essence of things, their purest form. The artist is no longer concerned with the natural subject matter, but art itself, and it is self-expression. I like the semi-abstract nature of this work.
Okay, and is Mi-jung Kim with us? I don't know. Does anyone know her? I assume it's a woman, but I don't know. Okay, well, we will move on. Here we have a painting by Nan Liu, After Class, Hands Up, Don't Shoot. He is from Tallahassee, Florida, and he has won the Founders Award. Sung-Suk.
Okay, the close-up of the central figure is so powerful. It sent a strong emotive message. Because of the artist's skillful use of fine lines and tones, she seems to be jump out the paper.
Okay, and Nan Liu, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Nice to see everyone again. Very happy. Thanks for the judge and our society to give me this award. This is one of my students when I teach at the Florida A&M University, Joan Wong class. She's one my student. FMU is one of the traditional HBCU. So as an art teacher, I surrounded by these African American students every day. Most of my students have their like a art and special dress, like a. So she's one day after her class, I just talked to her, and then I tried to sketch her, and then she tried to cover her face. It's kind of like make a joke. So then I just kind of quick sketched out, and then I took another photo. Later on, through this year, because the Black Lives Matter, the social movement. So I feel maybe I paint something related to our society and the moment to this life. So I kind of see on her shirt the hands up, don't shoot. So that's kind of reflect the African Americans' voice for their life. So through a Chinese American's eye, I try to using this traditional medium to create a catch a moment of life. So using contour line first, and then dyeing, splashing ink. I paint the whites first before I on the shirt and the body. Before I splashing ink, I using the white color to paint first, and then add the color. Thanks again for everyone. I think I'll keep creating more pieces. We'll have a solo show coming in next week in Panama City Gulf Coast University Gallery for maybe 40 pieces, like this series of my students' project. Thank you again.
Thank you, Nan. Very wonderful, wonderful piece. Okay, here we have Mary Rodney, Cascade Falls. She is in Semmes, Alabama. I believe she's online with us. And this is really a coincidence. She has won the Spirit of Sumi-e Award, an American scene in traditional Sumi-e, and it was actually presented by herself and her husband. And we just did not plan this at all. Sung-suk, would you like to say some words?
The use of dark ink to depict the power of the waterfall is unusual and unique. The contrast between the shade of green projects sense of freshness. This painting has an almost primitive quality to me. You can almost say that the artist is opening up the new style of American Sumi-e.
And that's, I think, exactly what she loves to do. Mary, are you with us?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much, Sung-suk. It's so thrilling just to be in the show. I don't have to have any other words because I was just happy to be able to show this painting, which I worked very hard at, because it was a beautiful scene that we had, that my new friend, Mary Gunderson, and I went to see after Susan Frame's workshop up north, almost at the border of Canada. And was thrilled when I had finished it. Of course, I shared it with Mary Gunderson, and she said, "Oh, I can even hear the water running." And that was a prize in itself, to think that it was something that I wanted to accomplish. And I hope to go back to see that again, because it was a beautiful scene, especially with my friends. And thank you so very much for carrying on with the show, and for Sunset for allowing me to show it around the world, so to speak. And I will be honored forever. Thank you very much.
Mary, wonderful job, wonderful job. Thank you. So we have one left. This is our best of show for painting. It's by Humio Yoshikawa. It's called Blessing Rain. She lives in Albany, California. Sung-suk, would you say some words?
Okay. This work has all three elements that I was looking for. vitality, simplicity, and spontaneity. It reminds me of the expression, the poetry is invisible painting and painting visible poetry.
Wonderful. Humio, are you on with us? I think you are. Humio Yoshikawa? I thought she got checked in, but I could be wrong. So, well, I want to thank everybody for being a part of our wonderful exhibition, and thank you so much for joining us in this awards celebration. We've had a couple of the artists have not been able to be here, but I want to thank all the artists who actually participated, who sent artwork in. And even if your piece wasn't selected, I think it's just a wonderful opportunity to be part of our organization. And thank you so much for everything that you do, to all of our donors who have given these awards and helped us with other things. We really appreciate all of you. At this point, I think, I'm not sure if there's anything else. Pat or Carol, Yi, do you have any other thoughts at this point?
I want everybody to, make sure you are signed up for our next painting 3-day workshop with Sun-Suk. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I will say that we had 93 people who are registered for the workshop, and we had a good turnout for the calligraphy, and I hope that we will have a good, if not even better, turnout for the painting workshop, and that will be in the middle of September. We start the 17th, I believe, is the first. Am I right? 17, 18, and 19? Yeah. So thank you everyone for coming.
And thank you, Carla. This is Pat Gustafson, and it's been great to be part of the organizing behind the scene kinds of things. And again, as Carol said, it'll be great with the upcoming painting workshop. So looking forward to that, and thank you for all the work that you do for the organization.
Okay. So goodbye, everyone, and keep brushing and keep painting and get ready for next year as well. So love to see you. Love to see your work.
Thanks, Carla.
Thank you.
Thank you to the judges. Yes.
Very nice.